Okay, guys, this is episode 35, and joining us now from Tulsa, Oklahoma, where the Frisco Rough Riders are playing the Tulsa Drillers. Say that 5 times real fast. Texas Rangers left-handed pitcher Cole Ragans. He was the first-round pick in 2016. He's joining us right now. Cole, thanks for joining us, buddy.
Yeah, anytime.
Yeah, this is your second appearance. So
yeah,
second timers. We've had Justin Foscue, John Daniels, Chris Woodward, and now Cole Reagan. So
yes,
I'll put you ahead of Foscue. I'm not going to put you ahead of the other two, but I'll put you ahead of Foscue. So anyway, don't tell him I said that though.
Oh man.
So how's Tulsa?
It's not bad. I mean, the field, locker room, all that kind of stuff is unbelievable. It's really nice. Like the size of the locker room and everything is really nice.
Well, that's good because you can run into some tough ones, can't you? Some parks that you're like, this isn't very good.
Yeah, like Midland's locker rooms kind of. It's just there's not a lot. Like people have to double up sometimes because there's not a lot of lockers.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
All right. And you guys have it pretty good in Frisco. I don't know I'm supposed to be in the clubhouse, but I've been in there a couple times when the big league guys have rehabbed. It's good enough.
Oh yeah, no, I love Frisco. Okay. I mean, the locker room's like smaller than normal, but we still have like good size lockers. Like it's not a small chain,
right.
Like metal locker.
Like a get at the rec center. Yeah,
yeah.
All right, so obviously the first episode we went down your terrible injury luck. All that's behind us, so we're not really going to talk about that. We're not messing with that anymore. You're off to a really good start. You're coming off a really good outing. Sunday, 6 scoreless, 2 hits, 2 walks, 8 strikeouts. What so far is working for you to start this season?
So coming out of spring training, I had we had a little cutter that I just kind of mess around with. Didn't throw it a lot. It was more of like a bridge pitch. Like if they're on my heater, but I want to throw something, that's still hard, I'll throw the cutter or let it set up the slider. And then through my first 3 starts, I tried the slider and it was super inconsistent. Like I couldn't land it. Like I'd land like one a start and just all over the place, kind of just yanking it into the ground. So we kind of took the slider and put it in my back pocket. Look more at the cutter, try to make the cutter better and use it as almost like a slider, but just try to make it go, instead of going like sideways like this, try to just get it to go down a little. So I feel like I like the cutter a lot because it's like I'm throwing a fastball. I just have a slightly offset grip and let it do its thing.
Okay. So four-seamer, right?
Yeah.
Four-seamer, cutter, and then the changeup.
Yeah.
The change.
And then curveball's still there. Just kind of use it. I use it really early, or if I've thrown everything in the book at a guy, I might try and flip one in there.
Okay. So, and I guess this is kind of relevant to the injury. Last year you threw 80 innings. You hadn't pitched in a while. I think maybe you wore down a little bit at the end of last season. How do you feel physically right now? I mean, and is the elbow even ever enter your mind?
I feel great. Probably the best maybe the best I've ever felt. I mean, elbow, no, it doesn't really enter my mind. I feel like if I take care of, my body with the weight room and the soft tissue and the recovery and all that kind of stuff, like it kind of takes care of itself. Like everything will feel good. The elbow never really enters my mind. I just, I try not to let it enter my mind as well, just because it'll, obviously
Right.
it sucked, but no, I feel great.
Good. So you pitch on Sunday. When's your bullpen day during a week? What's your week like from start to start? Since it's so crazy in the minor leagues now.
So Sunday will be my start. Monday is like off day, like we don't play, but even if I like started on a Saturday, Sunday would be my off day. I always take day after start because right now we're on a 7-day rotation. So it's nice I get one off day. So I choose the day after my start. So like right now it's Sunday start, Monday off. Tuesday I'll throw like 60 to 75 feet. Gets like soft tissue and stuff because nobody comes in Monday, so I can't get a Monday. So I'll do that. Wednesday's it's like a moderate day, so it'll be like 105 to 120 feet, kind of get a little air under it. And then today, Thursday, is my bullpen day. So it's like my other heavy day of the week other than my game.
Okay.
And then I kind of just repeat that cycle. So like tomorrow will be a light day, 60, 75 feet. Saturday will be a medium day, 105, 120, and then Sunday start day.
All right. So like when you go into a bullpen, I guess there's always things that you want to work on. Do you try to keep it, is it like a feel thing? If you feel good after 25 pitches, you're like, I'm good, or do you are you still trying to build up a little bit here using the bullpens to help you build up?
I mean, kind of depends. Like usually lately, like my last few bullpens, it's been more of like, working on like fastballs up and in, up and away, like middle up, curveballs down, like getting my changeup like full, like because sometimes I have a tendency I'll like baby a changeup, and so trying to just full arm it to my arm side and then taking the cutter and going full arm to my glove side. I mean, I start off with all heaters, like probably my first like 6, 8, 10 pitches are just fastballs, kind of set the tone of the bullpen, and then I'll start mixing in off speed, and then usually my last like 6 or 8 I'll like get the dummy in there and act like I'm facing a righty and a lefty, and then that'll be really it.
All right. I mean, the pitching staff this year, I mean, there's always left-handers, but you have Cody Bradford, who you've really probably gotten to know pretty well here the last few years. And then Avery Weems. Is there like a lefty club where you trade secrets, or can you like learn stuff from right-handers too?
So me and Bradford, we have became pretty close. Like we're really good friends. We talk a lot, like in the dugouts. Like I'll watch his bullpen, like give him like things that I think, like obviously like Jeff and all them are telling him, what they think. And Jeff knows so much. I just give him like my opinion. Like I'll be like, hey, your slider looked really good today. Whatever you did, I think you should keep doing that. Or just like little things, And but so me and Bradford are, heavy fastball changeup. Like both of us, we throw a lot of fastballs, and changeups are best secondary. Where Weems is more of a senior slider. So it's like when Weems throws, I still chart his game because it can give me ideas. Like his slider's like tight and hard, so I'll be like, all right, slider, I can throw my cutter there, like it's stuff like that, like his slider. So still chart, but I think me and Bradford are just a little more similar. So we kind of, saying that me and Weems don't talk about hitters and all that, we still do. Like we'll all be in the dugout just sitting there like, I think this guy's, you could do this or this or this, or just sit there and talk. But me and Bradford talk a lot just because like I said, heavy fastball change, and we've really become good friends, and both of us learn from each other. I feel like I know I learn a lot watching him.
Yeah, well, I mean, you guys were in Hickory last year. Got to Frisco last year. I'm guessing you guys. I don't know if you roomed together in spring training, but both married guys. So I'm guessing there's a lot of similarities, a lot of good things outside of baseball to bond with that guy.
Yeah, no, I mean, we've never lived together, but like my wife and his wife know each other. They'll like sit and talk at the games, and then every now and then we'll get like a group, me and Bradford and like Chase Lee and whoever else. We might go golf like on an off day or something like that.
Okay, yeah. Chase Lee was on our show.
Yep,
and he said that he was really impressed with your golf game. I don't know what you feel about your golf game, but he thinks you're a pretty good player.
I'd be lucky to be called average at golf. I'm not that good.
All right,
not that good.
I'll take your word for it.
He on the other hand, Chase Lee is actually really good at golf.
Oh, all right. So we've established many shows ago that Colwyn is the best golfer, maybe in the whole organization. So who's the best?
Yeah.
Who's the best among you guys? Like position players, pitchers. Who would be second best?
Like in the whole org.
Whole org.
Ooh.
It's probably a big league guy.
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's usually a pitcher though.
Kellen Strom is pretty dang good.
Wow.
He'll shoot like high 70s.
Yeah, that'll work.
Mid high 70s. Like on a bad day, he might shoot, a low 80 or something like that. But like they went the other day, and I think he shot like a 78 or something.
All right.
That means he's got control around the greens. That's where my problem is control.
He's got more control.
Yeah, he's good.
What? Where do you play in Frisco, or have you gotten out yet?
Say that again.
Where do you play in Frisco?
Yeah, golf.
I know. Uh-oh. You lose us? Are you there?
Where have I played golf at in Frisco?
Yeah. Where do you play?
Where have you played golf in Frisco?
Played golf in Frisco?
Oh, we went to Frisco Lakes. What was it? Last week.
Okay. But no Craig's Ranch or anything. Do you know where Craig's Ranch is?
No, the only place I've been to is Frisco Lakes, and then there's a place I forget what it's called. It's got like 2 or 3 golf courses on it.
Okay, yeah. Craig's Ranch is hosting the Nelson this week, so I don't know if you'd gotten to go play. They do a lot of like U.S. Open qualifiers and stuff like that. It's a pretty good track.
No. I don't.
Okay.
I'm not a big spend a lot of money on a golf course because I'm not good enough. So I tell myself when I start playing good, I can do that. But till then.
All right. So we'll get back to baseball, I guess. I mean, I could talk about golf all day, but
sure.
So on the baseball front, you're moving a step closer. I mean, Double A, you're starting here. You could conceivably finish the year at Triple A. Do you worry about any of that stuff? I mean, with what you've been through in the past, I guess you just look at what you can control, but it feels like you're getting closer.
Yeah, no, I mean, every now and then it'll creep into my head. I just kind of try to tell myself, like, when it's time, it'll be time. Like, you'll know. I just try to, focus on each day. Like today I have a bullpen, so focus on my bullpen today, and move on. Then focus on my next start, and so on and so forth. Try not to let the stuff that's ahead that really get to me, because then you start thinking, and mind's a powerful thing. It can kind of throw you off track. So try not to let any of that stuff get to me.
Yeah, well, and that's why you got off of Twitter, which I admire. God, I wish I could get off of Twitter.
Yeah.
Man, that's the dream one day, Cole.
Yeah, from our end, it's
a little hard from our end. It's kind of a useful tool, but
yeah,
someday, baby, that's the dream. No more Twitter.
Yep.
All right. Well, look, I'm out of baseball questions. I mean, you're doing good and healthy, and I think that's the main thing. I mean, I know, and you know that better than anybody. So I'm going to hand over to John here and let John needle you a little bit with some questions.
Yeah, and we went over a lot of stuff last time we talked to you about growing up there and where you went to high school and all of that. Let me ask you this: in high school, did you play against anybody or with anybody that's playing pro ball now? Because I mean, you're from Tallahassee area or around Florida. There,
Yeah,
did you play against?
Yeah, so Cole Sands, he's with the Twins, just made his debut a couple weeks ago. Me and him went to high school together, played at high school, basically freshman, sophomore, junior, senior year, we played together. And then he went to FSU, got drafted by the Twins. He made his debut a couple weeks ago, but we still, that's my throwing partner in the off season.
Okay.
We go work out together, throw together, all that kind of stuff.
Were you somewhere near Chris Cease?
So Cease is about 4 hours south of me.
Okay, all right.
So nowhere close.
I mean, we played some schools from down there, just never played his school.
Okay. So
but I mean, go ahead.
Your high school team then must have never lost. You have two major leaguers.
Yeah, so my sophomore year, we went 26-4, ended the year on like a 17-game win streak. That was probably the best team I've been a part of. I mean, considering high school, but we had, from that team, there's five of us or something like that.
Oh, wow.
That played pro ball.
Okay.
Only one that's made it so far, though, to the major leagues?
Yeah.
And you're close.
Yeah, so we have two big leaguers that have gone to the school now, Cole Sands and then John Nagowski, who he made his debut. He's in AAA with the Braves.
Right.
But he made his debut with the Pirates. He was with the Cardinals, sorry. And then he went to the Pirates.
Got the T-shirts and stuff. He was kind of like a cult figure real quick. As I recall. Yeah.
Hey, did you play in the field at all in high school?
No. I've been a PO since 8th grade.
Okay, so you haven't not just but no.
Yeah, no. I can't hit.
So you're happy for the universal DH that hits baseball now.
Oh, I'm yeah. If I'd be a guaranteed strikeout, it'd take me a while to figure out how to really have a good swing and stuff.
Man.
Well, let me go this way then. So I want to go to Frisco and your teammates and all of that. Do you guys play pranks on each other?
Do we play what?
Pranks on each other. Any good inside pranks that you can tell me?
I'm trying to think. No, nothing really. Nothing this year we haven't really had any pranks or anything. I mean, we had Watley running around the clubhouse in the Frisco mascot thing the other day for about 2 hours. I'm trying to think. There's not really any pranks.
Not really prank. Okay, so we're gonna have to set you up. We'll figure out a good prank you need to play on somebody. We'll give you the lowdown. We're old, so we've done the pranks and doing that. Hey, so let me ask you this: you guys travel around? So when you get out of town to any of these spots, do you ever are there food spots that you're in Tulsa now? Have they told you we got to go eat this place in Tulsa or something like that? Do you guys find spots when you go out of town that you got to go see it?
Yeah, so Tulsa, Watley, and Procession are both from here.
Okay.
Or both live here. And so today's my wife's birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, all right.
Yeah. So, but yesterday we had the 11 a.m. morning game, so we got the afternoon off. So we decided, well, since we get the afternoon off, we'll just celebrate, last night. So session, wife came to the game, and then her and my wife were talking. All the girls sit together and talk and stuff. And she sent my wife a few places, and then my wife found like there's like a place that was like kind of like a rooftop bar, and it's like an appetizer, get a few drinks, have some appetizers, live music. So we went there, and there's a group of us, because there's like 4 or 5 guys and their wives or girlfriends are here, fiancés. But we went there, and then we went to the casino for a little bit.
Ooh.
Oh, that sounds fun. Did you win any money, or
Yeah.
You're not a big bettor?
No, that's I'm not a bettor. That's the first time I've ever stepped foot in a casino in my life.
Are you serious?
Would you do some slots or something easy where it doesn't take a lot of skill? You just
no casinos.
I just watched some blackjack tables, like watching people throw around some money.
Oh, that's crazy.
Well, I mean, like the first time I was ever in a casino, I was 13.
No, it was. I mean, it's cool. Like some of the guys love it. Some of the guys love playing blackjack and all that. So
yeah. The first time I was in a casino, I was 13, and I got a story. We had a French foreign exchange student, and so we lived in Colorado, and we were going to show her the country, some Grand Canyon and stuff like that, and so we just detoured up to Las Vegas, and I was 13, and I put money in a slot machine. Of course, obviously they didn't care at the time because I don't know what they would have done. Yeah. But anyway, I won like $4.50. I thought that was awesome, and so I kept telling my dad. And my dad was like, "You can't do that." So I was like, "Well, hey, keep feeding this thing with my winnings." And of course, I lost all my money. But
sure,
man, I went to Las Vegas 8 times one year. I'm a big casino guy.
Well, and you got to give Cole credit. He gets off of Twitter.
Yeah.
And he doesn't like to go to the casino. There's a people don't understand. There's a reason those casinos are so fancy and big. There's a way they pay for that. And that's like those people that sit down and throw. And I like to go play a few blackjack and do stuff like that. How about Frisco? You're getting to know Frisco now. You've been there a while. Any hot spots you like to hit in Frisco, or any favorite spots you and your wife like to go eat or go entertainment or things you do?
So there's this brunch place it's like a breakfast brunch, called Barney's Brunch House.
Mm.
And the first 2 times we tried to go were on a Sunday, like more, and there was like an hour and a half, 2-hour wait. And so we didn't go. So we were like, well, let's just go one morning, and like during the week where people, it'll be a lot less crowded because it's not the weekend. Yeah. And it's pretty dang good. Pretty good.
Barney's Brunch House?
Brunch is good, man.
Breakfast
for any meal is good.
Brunch.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, like here's another great Jeff Wilson story. When I got married, I didn't want to wait around all day, and so we got married in the morning. It was crazy, and we had brunch, and it was awesome. I think
I bet.
And then we had the rest of our day. It's kind of like an 11 a.m. game, You get out there, you do your thing, and then boom, you're free, and nobody else, everybody else gets to go home. But I love breakfast. Breakfast, I can crush some breakfast. All kinds too. Like chorizo and eggs is probably my favorite meal. If it's on a menu, I'm ordering it. It doesn't matter what time of day it is. But like, bacon, pancakes. I love a pancake, man. I love pancakes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, okay. Let's go to. What about you and your wife? Any competition you guys have? You guys play some board games, or you get on anything like that? I mean, is your wife athletic? You get outside and beat her in a sprint or race or something like that?
Hey, sorry, you went in and out, but were you saying that? Like, what me and my wife enjoy doing or whatever?
Yeah, and I was talking about, are you guys competitive with each other? Anything you guys do competitive, you and your wife? Like me and my wife are competitive and do things what about you and your wife?
Well, my wife gets really mad at me because I'm so competitive. So we do we don't no physical activity. We don't compete anything like that.
Board games.
There's this game called Yeah, like Skip-Bo. Have you ever heard
Yes.
of it?
Oh, yeah.
Skip-Bo.
Yeah, so we play that a lot, and I will. it gets pretty competitive, and it's funny. Like we even got Watley to start playing because us and Watley live together, and so we got him to start playing. So now it's even more competitive, but it's funny. She'll get so mad at me because I genuinely, if I lose, I'll get mad.
That's okay. That's a good trait to have.
She gets pretty. Yeah.
Yeah, Scrabble's our thing.
Yeah,
because like I dominate Scrabble. I mean,
because you're a writer. Good Lord.
But like when in the rare instances when I don't win, it's like that damn horse Rich Strike that just won the Kentucky Derby.
Yeah, the lawn shot.
And my wife will celebrate. Her mom will celebrate if I don't win a Scrabble game. My sister gets fired up. So it happens. You know, the best will fall every once in a while, but still, like power rankings, there's no question who's number one, and it's me. Oh,
well, we play the board games too. I like to tell them, and Cole, it sounds like you're the same way. As I'm a sore winner because I rub it in. I mean,
I rub it in.
I will pimp it. Like hitting a home run. I will pimp it when I win. I've got a 24. I got a daughter his age, so they hate it, but I love it. I don't let anybody win.
I tell you, my kids are terrible losers in board games. They're the worst. 7 and 9, like Uno. Well, you just can't play Uno with them anymore because they'll lose it.
All right, well, just a couple more. We'll get you out of here, bud. I appreciate you coming on. Now, you know, we never touched on this last time. What were your favorite teams growing up? You grew over there in Florida, so were you like a Rays fan or a Marlins fan, or what did you like growing up?
Braves, I'd say
Braves. Yeah.
You know, I never really had like a favorite team.
Florida State.
Growing up, yeah. So I will say Florida State, but like I always enjoyed, like I would find certain pitchers and be like, all right, like David Price back in his prime,
sure,
with the Rays, where he was unbelievable.
Well,
like
I'm going to finish.
I saw him, I would sit down.
I was about to say Cole Hamels.
Yeah, everybody compared you to Cole. Did we lose you?
Sorry, y'all went out.
Okay.
Oh, he was finished. He said also
yeah.
Cole Hamels.
Yeah, I was going to say
hang on.
Cole Hamels. Cole Hamels is your guy.
Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah. No. Yeah. So, no, I would watch like David Price when I could get him on the TV, Cole Hamels when I could get him on the TV, Matt Moore when I could get him on the TV. Like it was just guys like that. And like even now, I mean, it doesn't even necessarily have to be anyone that is like similar to me. Like I don't know what it is. I love watching Walker Buehler throw.
Sure.
Like just the way he goes about it, all that. I just love watching him throw. So like anytime we're done, like I'll even I pay for like a MLB TV so I can watch all the games, you know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then I can actually like go back and rewatch. So like say we have a game at 6:00 and the Dodgers are playing at
9.
They have whatever. I'll come home after the game and I'll sit on the couch and watch him throw. And then when he's done, I'll turn it off, go to bed. But
that's your craft.
Yeah, exactly.
So let's end it on this. This is always a fun one. And so can you hear me?
You there?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's end it on a fun one. So it's bound to happen. We know you're on the trajectory. So whether it's this year, end of this year, maybe next year when it happens, you're going to get that call. And that call is going to be pack your bags. You're meeting the big league team. When you get that call, who's your first call? Who are you going to call?
Oh, my wife.
Be your wife. Who's second?
And my mom or dad won. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'd probably call my wife and then my mom and then my dad.
Do you think about that stuff?
Yeah.
Have you dreamed about something like that?
Yeah, it'll give me chills. I get like if I'm on like just driving down the road, like driving to Tulsa or wherever we're going, because me and my wife will drive sometimes, and you get in your own head, and then you'll sit there and be like daydreaming or whatever, kind of get chills thinking about it. And it's just like, it's one of those things where when it does happen, and hopefully it does, it's like one of those, I don't even know what I'm going to do. Yeah. I'm going to be an emotional wreck. I can tell you that.
Well, you've been through hell and back, I guess, and as far as surgeries go. So you deserve everything that happens. If that happens, you get to do whatever you want.
And we get a high five in the clubhouse when we first walk in there. We're going to get a big high five from you over in the corner.
Yeah.
Hey, Cole, thanks again. Thanks again for dropping in on us. I know we've had a little connectivity problem, guys. He's in Tulsa. It's not his fault. He's having to deal with the Wi-Fi and the data out there. Thanks again, Cole. We really appreciate you coming on again, and we're going to do it another time, and maybe during the off season or sometime we'll catch you and get you in here in the studio.
And do me a favor, tell your wife happy birthday and thank you, because you've been away from her for about an hour. So
no kidding.
Yeah, so,
will do.
Or maybe that's your gift to her, some peace and quiet. But yeah, tell her happy birthday.
Yeah. Will do. Thank y'all so much for having me on again.
All right,
it's
man.
Always a good time.
All right, we appreciate you.
Yes, sir. See y'all later.
All right, take care.
That's Cole Winn, left-handed pitcher. Cole Ragans. Good Lord. Cole Ragans, left-handed pitcher for the Texas Rangers. He's going to throw at me next time I see him, and I got that name wrong. Cole, thanks for joining us, buddy. Now when we come back, we're going to go down in the bus league.